I don't know how I'll handle it when I'll be there on the stage, all dressed up like a prince. She'll be coming towards me. I think that'll be the moment when my life will be completed. The roots of this country, the towns and the villages, there you cannot live with your life partner before getting married. The life standards, income and the family conditions and the religion, their caste, their subcaste, their family, everything has to be taken care of. Like, we cannot be together anywhere, we cannot sit together anywhere. And living in Mandawa, it's a small town, so we cannot go outside together. But at that moment, everyone will be front of us and we'll be like together, and everyone will accept that.
But before that, there's a lot going on. 2 days of rituals and celebrations are coming up for Yuvraj and his family, starting with the Chak Baat ceremony.
All my mother's family, they've got all this.
The maternal relatives play a central role, presenting the groom with traditional gifts such as new clothes, sweets, and tokens of blessing. A tilak is applied to Yuvraj's forehead, invoking good fortune. It's a very personal, emotional exchange, a moment of pride and connection where the groom receives not just gifts, but the warmth and affirmation of the family he was born into.
It's a long story how we met, but whenever I talk about it, people say that that's just luck. It was all written, like everything that happened, it seemed like it's all already fixed and it was a story which was going on and I was just playing my part. I've never been that comfortable with anyone before. I had this feeling one of the days when I was with her, and all my worries and everything that used to go in my mind from a couple of years, that was all gone.
The day continued with a traditional evening celebration called Mahila Sangeet. The Mahila Sangeet is a pre-wedding celebration traditionally hosted by the bride's family.
The Mahila Sangeet is basically the musical night. So we'll all dance, party, and it'll be like crazy, literally crazy.
What once was a woman-only event in the past has evolved into a celebration where all family members and close friends from all generations come together and share joy with the soon-to-be-married couple. In Rajasthani culture, music is not just entertainment. It's a way to connect generations, to pass on values and to bless the future. And tonight, Yuvraj, Shruti and their families and friends are doing just that.
What's most important thing in a wedding is that there should be joy and happiness in the whole time. The more disturbance during this period of time will really affect our whole life.
The wedding day begins with the haldi ceremony. It's simple but deeply meaningful.
Haldi is basically the turmeric function. We put turmeric on our body. Turmeric is a root. It's basically, we would say, a vegetable, but it's a root vegetable, which is also yellow. There are many medicines made out of it and many beauty products made out of it, and it's very good for health. All the family members, the women, they'll cover my whole body in turmeric. That'll also give me a glow, clear my skin.
The ceremony itself is full of fun. It's a moment for the couple to be surrounded by the people who raised them, love them, and are now helping to send them into this new chapter. As the day progresses, Yuvraj is getting more and more nervous as he is slowly getting ready for his big moment. But there's one more final step before that. A little child is accompanying him on horseback, symbolizing the Hindu god Ganesha. In the beginning of everything and for every good act, Ganesha is the first god who is prayed to, which is why he needs to be with him the whole time on this journey towards his new phase in life. Yuvraj is visiting temples to ask for the blessings of the gods he feels most connected to during sunset, one of the most auspicious times to do so.
Very ready. Let's go.
As Yuvraj is arriving at the big venue, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally there. To complete the wedding ceremony, Yuvraj and Shruti stay here for the whole night with a priest and close family members to complete the puja, the prayer ritual. Sanskrit mantras are being read, and for hours a priest stays with them to bless the marriage. The final and last ceremony is taking the 7 vows with each other by also taking 7 rounds around the fire, as only fire is the witness of the promises they gave to each other. Which is basically to stay with each other and become each other's better half, not only for this life, but for all the 7 lives that a soul takes in the Hindu life cycle. In each life, there will be for one another only.
Many people say marriage is just nothing. It's just one person, you can live with that person. But when you come to India and when you see or you know the real meaning of marriage, then you'll understand that why marriage is important. You grow and you learn, but you should never forget your traditions, the roots and the reasons, because in our generation, and I see in my parents' generation and their parents' generation, people have been just following traditions and customs blindly without knowing the reason behind it and the importance. And I think that sometimes harms you. I always wanted to know the reasons behind whatever I'm doing or I'm following. When I knew and I experienced, I think it made my life much better and more beautiful.